Should be live now. Yep. And then I'm going to go. I just heard the phone bling. That must have been yours.
How did it again?
Well, it's probably just the live stream going on.
All right, okay.
Hello, everybody. We are now live, and I'm just grabbing the chat with our small art stream today. We have one viewer. Must be one of us. Yay!
Must be me. Must be me.
Yay!
Hello, Nicky.
Hello, Nicky.
Oh, must be me.
I have a messy thing today, but I ran out of paper, so I can't cover it.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Yeah, looking good. I'm sure it won't get lost.
It's really messy. Really messy.
Yeah.
There's somebody else. There's somebody else. They gotta say hi. They could have said hi.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Roz.
Hi. My chat's still going in circles. I'm gonna put it to you because you have a nice, much cleaner board than I do.
Much cleaner. Much cleaner. Much cleaner.
Yeah.
Much. That means I haven't been doing as much as you have.
No, it just means I'm messy.
Oh.
What the heck? Present to everyone. There we go.
I am presenting. I am.
Hello, Michelle. See, it's coming on now. And why do we have such an echo?
Again, we're not echoing again, are we?
Yes, and it's something I don't even know how to fix.
Yeah, I've got no other sound on turned anyway, so it's.
Yeah, I know, me neither. And our sound is low; it's not on high. Hi, Roz. Okay.
Yeah.
Today we are doing another recycling project. We've decided on making some dream catchers with as many recycled stuff that we can find around the house, I guess, to add to it or to make it with. So I got Nikki's presenting right now. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
And she will start with what she has.
Yeah, so I will just tell you that I have the inner pieces of cardboard from some double-sided sellotape I have that Eileen told me to save the other day. So that's what I'm using. And I've got two in case I have time to make two, but I doubt it. I'll probably just go with one. But I have two, and they're already gessoed just in case.
Yeah.
Not quite dry.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to mine for a second. And so far, everything's cooperating with jumping back and forth. So I'm going to be using rolled paper. I'm not going to roll the paper on. I have it pre-rolled, if that's okay with you guys, because it's going to take a while to make my ring. I'm going to use rolled paper. And I did one yesterday. So this was a planned project, which was really crazy because it seems like more I plan, the more work I give myself. So I've tested it. It works. So I'll be doing the rules, and I'll show you my example of the other one maybe later, I guess. And that's what I'll be making my ring with. So I guess we're starting with the rings. So I guess maybe I'll just show you what I'm going to do with my ring. So I have my rolled paper.
I was just, sorry, I was just thinking, and today we shall find out who is the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he is the Lord of the Rings. Sorry. So what I'm going to do with mine is I'm going to stick it in, and there's my ring. It's got a now form. So I'm going to be wrapping.
Wrapping. What you doing, Eileen?
Wrapping. My first one, I'll have to show you my first one, toilet paper roll that I came up with, the idea. And I was wrapping way too long, so we're not doing that one today. Did you see that? That's my toilet paper one, dream catcher.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it would take me forever to wrap this. It took forever. So
I just saw that then, and I was thinking, well, you could use an old bangle or something as well, couldn't you?
yeah. This one's just the toilet paper. Not actually, it's actually paper towel roll. But I had cut the rolls and then was able to thread this through a bigger needle and do that. Yeah, so that worked really neat. Of course, I used baker's twine, nothing fancy, and I was just playing with it. But for the stream, I thought, wow, that's torture for you guys.
Wrapping.
It's a lot of torture. So, and it was torture for me. So, anyways, I'm going to go to Nicky's. So, but what I'm going to do now is this next row, strip that I have, I'm going to have to add a few to the ends. Now, while I'm on with, you're watching Nicky, I'll be wrapping this, gluing this down here. This one will be flat now. And I will be wrapping this like this. It's kind of a wonky thing to start off, but it looks really great after. I'll be wrapping this around here like this, around this whole thing. See? And that's what I'm going to be doing. So you guys can watch Nicky for a while, but I just want to let you know what I'll be doing. And then I got to glue, add some glue and shape it up and whatnot. But that's what I will be doing. So I'll go to Nicky and you guys will know now that I'll be wrapping this ring.
That looks like lots of fun there.
It's fun. It's a lot of wrapping. So
I tell you, it's therapeutic.
Yeah, it is. But it's nice that you're over there doing something a little different because they don't have to watch me wrap. They could look at it in between here and there, but
yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to be popping some paper napkins on just to give the hoop a little bit of interest, make it a little bit more something.
That's funny that you say paper napkins. After I'm wrapping, I'm going to be adding a layer of you know that layer part, that white part that you usually throw out, or you?
Right, yeah.
I'm going to be actually wrapping that around it too.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm recycling that as well. But anyways, I'm just wrapping here, guys, just to let you know. I added some glue stick to my end. Now I'm wrapping it around just to the piece that's attached to it, and I'm wrapping. So, you know, she's adding tissue, I'm wrapping. So I just used flyer newspaper and I just rolled long rolls. I think it was like a few inches long, you know, in thickness. And I just rolled it. And if you guys don't know how, there's a lot of people that do them, like Shannon Green makes these tubes. I think I have, but I made them a little bit too big in the past. But just play with them. They're easy to do.
You're into refining the art now, are you?
Yeah. Another thing that I like about wrapping it around like this way, it looks viney and twiggy.
Yeah.
And so that's why I kind of like it. Look natural. Look different. So, and I'll switch back now that I have, well, give me a few more seconds here.
We'll just give her a few more seconds.
Well, I'm just wrapping around, at least to have a little bit of a look like I did something here. Yes. Yay. Yes, it's kind of one of those things.
As long as you don't do like I do. No, don't come back to me yet. There's nothing exciting going on. Just wrapping.
Wrapping? What's that, Kendra? You need what? Glue? Here's this glue. You're going to need paper to glue them on. Sorry, guys. Kendra's crafting over here on the side. On the wall, kind of. I taped up a poster thingy. But she did her octopus off onto another paper, and now she's gluing it onto her poster board. Anyway, sidetracked. And go to mine for 1 second here. So the start, it's kind of like, oh, yeah, what are we watching? So I've been wrapping, and on all that time, this is only how far I got. I did glue another stick in here, and then you flatten it out like normal, and then you just wrap it. Another way would be to do the rolls around this way, but I wanted that viney twiggy look. So I just keep wrapping like this. No, 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 no. My puppy's all protective. So this is my wrapping here. Just to let you know. It's looking a little wonky right now, but trust me, it's going to look good. I don't know if I want to show you guys my example yet. Do I want to do that, Nikki? The other one I did? Why is... I don't hear you, Nikki. Can Nikki hear us? Nikki, can you hear me? Uh-oh. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, so we're making a dream catcher. I'm wondering why I can't hear Nikki. Unless I don't know. You guys can hear me, right? Is this correct? Can everybody hear us? Let me know if anyone can hear me. That's really weird. Can anyone hear me? I guess they could. Just me? Uh-oh, Nikki's volume went. Why? Okay, let me check what Nikki's... Let me check. Doesn't say mute. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Nothing here is blocked. Oh dear. I know. I'm not sure what's going on. That was really weird. All of a sudden, I just realized I didn't hear Nikki. Okay. The mute is not on. I don't want to touch it either because it's the button's not on. No, that's not what we want to do. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out why I can't hear Nikki and why we all can't hear Nikki. The volume is on. That's really weird. Everything's good. Is anyone home, Nikki, to check your volume or your sound? Okay. I don't know. So it appears that Nikki is still doing her. I have nothing I could possibly push here to fix it because I didn't touch anything. So I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do, guys. No, it's all up. It's everything on the volume is up and it's not muted. I checked and I didn't even push a button. Like I didn't push nothing. So don't know, I don't understand. Okay, I'm going to go to mine for a second. So anyways, I don't know what to do with that, because if I start pushing mute, it's just going to be, I don't know. I didn't touch any of it, and I looked at it, and it's not on mute. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Anyways, so I'm wrapping, and I'm going to add another stick here to this. Oh, why does this have to happen? Why does this have to happen? So I'm just going to add some glue to this one, and I'm going to keep wrapping around. So just that's how I'm going to do it, guys. And then I'm just going to flatten it out. Keep wrapping it around. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not sure what to do with this. So I'm going to go back to Nicky. I'm going to have to try to push her mute button. I can't refresh on mine. I don't think that will work. I'm going to push the mute. Now it's going to be muted. Now I'm going to push unmute. Now, hopefully, see, I didn't touch that. Now it's muted because I touched it. Now it's unmute. See, it's not, I don't understand. Mute. Are you muted now? Don't understand it, guys. Oh boy. So it's not the sound here that I know, because mine's working. I didn't touch anything just now. I pushed her on mute and unmuted it, and it still didn't come back on. So I don't know. But she is drying. Nicky is drying her ring, her tape ring. Remember that two-sided tape ring that she was using for her card the other day? This is what she's using today, and it looks great. It's like a flower pattern there. Ooh la la. She could be hand model, guys. Look at that. Her hands are so clean. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, what was that, Gesso? Well, she can hear me at least. That's a bonus. I have nothing to say. I don't know what to say about this. Ooh. Silent type. Yeah, she is the silent type. There's her ring, guys. It looks great. So what is Nicky gonna do next? She's drying it there for a bit there, and I think, ooh, sipping some coffee. Oh, she's got cream in her coffee. Yum. Wow, that's good coffee. I'm still wrapping over here, and she's drying her ring. I think she's gonna grab something to show us what she's planning to put on the ring. Oh, look at that. I can predict this thing. She's grabbing doily pieces. Ooh. It does look great. So we're making whimsical type of dream catchers. They don't have to be accurate or any type. We're just having fun with it today, guys, and we are trying to recycle and things that we find at home. And Nicky has some of this for crafting, this doily stuff that she ordered, and I can't remember who it was that she ordered it from, but it's on the tip of my tongue. But she'll have to type that in. Now I'm making her type. Great partner. I'm a great partner. Yes, Scrapping Mommy. That's right. So she got these doilies from Scrapping Mommy. Thanks, Nicky. So I'm doing the voiceover. for Nikki today because there is a malfunction in our sound. Now she's just trying to figure out, yeah, what she's doing here. I think this is the one, guys. I think, ooh, what's this? Glue on her fingers? I think this is the one that she's going with. And I think she's going to use some hot glue to tack that down. Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay, as she's snipping away, I'm going to show you where I'm at with my wrapping, guys. This is so weird that this is working like this. But I'm going to go. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, computer. Work. All right, so I'm like, see how it's getting there and it's looking viney? Does anyone agree it looks kind of viney? So still wrapping, and I'm almost getting to the end. And it's going to look great. I know it looks kind of wonky right now, but you guys are going to be so pleased with the end result. In a second, I might just show you guys the first one I tested out yesterday that I made the exact same way. So I'm just continue wrapping. It doesn't take too long. It's just kind of not an interesting thing to watch. So it's just doing that. But anybody could do this with scrap paper. Well, you know, this is my flyer paper. The girls deliver newspaper flyers type of thing, newspaper town papers. And that is it. See, and I'm going to go right around here. And I think that was about 4 of these. I might actually have to add another one right here. I think that was 4. Making sure it's going to go over. And I'm going to pop back to Nikki right away. But that was 4 of these, now 5. And I'm going to pop back to Nikki of these little roll things. So let's see. Come on, computer. I'm going to have a black nose by the end of it because I keep rubbing my nose and I got newspaper on my fingers. There we go. We're back to Nikki. She's just tacking on that doily for you guys. I like that. Laura says, yes, it is Eileen. Did one of those vines, fabric, scraps, and feathers. Yes, it is. I did one. Oh, okay. Sorry, Laura, I'm trying to read past some stuff. It's cords and that. I did one with vine, fabric, scraps, and feathers. That's really cool. Yeah, so it's just whatever you have left over. Works really good. So yeah, it looks like Nikki's just tacking hers down. I wonder, yeah, what kind of, what are we going to be hanging from there, Nikki? What are we having, like the dangles? Don't know. So Nikki's got to search her stash. Well, that's cool. I have scrap fabric from other projects that I'm going to be doing with mine. Looks good. Okay, so I'm going to go and I'm going to be doing some paper napkin gluing on mine. Is that okay if I switch to mine, Nikki? Okay. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to use the inside of my, I'm going to use my decoupage. And I'm just going to use the napkin, inside of the napkin pieces here. The insides, I'm just kind of, so this is kind of like little pieces that I rip off here. This is a little bit of the messy part here for me, but it's fun. I'm having, my cord wants to hang down too low. All right. My other cord's actually in a way of reading the, there we go. Now I can read your guys' comments a little better. So what I do is I just throw some Mod Podge. Hey, gotta be careful. Or decoupage or whatever you guys got for your glue. Don't slam it closed, girls. Carly. So I'm just putting a little bit on here. Just this is where my end stopped. I'm working a little faster. I'm actually going to grab it. I'll just hold that down here. I'll start off in another end, let that dry a bit. But anyways, so I'm just putting my decoupage on there, and I'm just going to put this on. It's just going to give it a layer. It's going to hold it on, and it gives it some use, because what did we do with this otherwise? I'm not sure. I don't even know. I might use it to clean up and stuff like that, but I don't really know. So I thought this was another way of using up something instead of throwing it out. And I could use just the fancy part of the tissue paper as well, like Nicky has done. But that's what I'm going to be doing anyways. I'm just going to be covering it up with a Mod Podge and the paper napkin all the way around. And I think I'm going to pop you guys back to Nicky here. It's one of those things that's just kind of same thing over again. But I like that. And you could use tissue paper or whatever, something thicker too. But I thought I'd use this up, and I like the end result. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of just the corner piece here of this one here. Look how viney that looks. This is my first one. Looks really cool. I'm just going to show you that. I'm not showing you the whole thing yet. Not till this is progressions a little bit more. Anyways, I'll go pop back to Nicky. I have no idea, Anne-Marie, that hello, Anne-Marie. For some reason, I can't hear Nicky, and no one can hear Nicky, and I promise I didn't do anything. But Nicky's found some nice little flowers. And those are from Scrap Mommy too? Scrap and Mommy as well? Yes. Cool. Scrapping Mommy. Scrapping Mommy. Scrimping Mummies. There you go. Okay. I had to look back because it's so small. It's like, what? Awesome. My phone may ring, guys. I have to kind of, I did put the, no, I put the buzzer on. Terry will ring, yeah. Well, I got the buzzer on, but he's planning to pick up Cora. He's got to he's got to go back to Coaldale today. He's got to dump the recycling. He's not coming home till tomorrow. And he's going to pick Cora up to have her with him just for the experience, because it's going to be an one overnight. So that's interesting. So he's coming with the garbage truck to pick her up. She's pretty excited about it. Hi, Michelle. Nicky says hi. For some reason, her volumes, it was working, and all of a sudden just cut out. So I don't know what happened there. And she's putting these cute little pieces on. Oh, she's got eyelash trim and some beads. That's what she's putting onto her dream catcher that we're making. That's cool. And I'm still doing my tissue paper onto mine. Same old, same old. That's the thing. It takes a little bit of time to do that, add that on. Nicky's way ahead of me this time. Nicky's making a dream catcher. She had a hoop from the two-sided tape that she uses for her card making. She used a couple of the hoops up the other day. I said, save those. She's making a dream catcher with them. And see, we're trying to do as many projects as we can, recycling things or adding recycling pieces to it. So then, you know, it makes it a challenge and it makes it fun. You don't have to buy so many things. You don't have to buy the hoops and whatnot. So that's our challenge kind of a thing, as to what could we find to make the hoops. And yeah, so now she's adding her eyelash trim. And she's going to be kicking my butt in this one, in speed and getting it done. She's going to have 2 done by the time I get my 1 done. That's for sure. So I love that color of eyelash trim. It's such a nice natural color. And she's got, I see some purple over there too. That's Anne Marie's favorite color. Who else likes purple? Girls, let's see, or I don't know if it's all girls here. I want to hear about your favorite colors. Nikki's typing. Nikki's typing. Me like purple. Me like cookie. No, sorry. My bad. Oh, yes. Nikki likes purple. And Anne-Marie's playing in her junk journal. Cool. It's so kind of fun. I like kind of playing with stuff when you're watching someone else. So it's really fun. Especially too, like if you're doing something similar or whatever, it's pretty cool too. Oh, I love the purple. It looks so nice. Is anyone else crafting? Roz, what you doing? Anyone else crafting right now, or are they just chilling and watching? Oh, Ross loves purple. That's great. I think one of my favorite colors would be the orangey, pinky, like the sunset colors, like orange and yellow, or like flamey colors. Gold, I love gold. Yes, Michelle, love gold too. Love all the colors. My favorite colors are green and gold. Oh, I know, I love all the colors too. But do I ever love the bright, bright oranges and stuff too? It's so hard to choose one because you need so many colors for layers of stuff. If you didn't have all of them, life would be so boring. Ross says, I just added some purple paint to my book cover. That's cool. Are you making a junk journal or a certain type of journal, Ross? On the spine. Nice. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember seeing something about you did a little pulling some paint down onto the book covers. My brain is slow, Roz. Anne Marie says that she's trying to finish her junk journal, only a few pages and left in it. Cool. So I think she started that junk journal in March. It's been going for a while. So fun. Cool. It dried really well. Ross says it dried really well. Well, I love that. Look at how done Nikki is. I'm going to go to mine. You guys are going to see. Look how done she is. I'll go to mine for just a few seconds, Nikki. Mine's so slow. I'm so slow. It's just one of those things. See, I'm still gluing my white on here. And my messy background is really helpful, but that's what it is. Yeah, the fluid, the leftover, yeah. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but I saw it, and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. I've been trying to figure out how to do this puppy. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm still wrapping. I'm almost done here. This is my last little piece, and then I'll be drying this. But that gives me a little bit of a layer. It helps make it look, you know, not more viney to me. I like it. At first, when I first did it, I did not like it. I'm like, what did I do? But I should just paint it over it. But you know what? I find it stiffens it really nice, and it looks more sticky around, especially when you paint it like a dark brown. So I'm going to go back to Nicky here. I just want to share that. I'm going to be drying this, guys. And I'm going to go back to Nicky. No, you don't want to go back to you? Okay. Is that a no? Now she's going to say yes. No what? Not sure I'm doing. Anne-Marie says, well, at least you don't have to shout or talk. Oh, no, Anne-Marie. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to go back to Nicky. I'm like, what? What? You look ready over there. But this is what I'm doing. So now I'm going to dry it off. Go back to Nicky. It's a good thing I'm entertaining for the both of us sometimes. Maybe it's not good entertainment, but at least I keep chatting. I got complaint about that. I talk too much, chat too much in my videos. Kendra's laughing at me. Are you laughing at me? Yeah. Well, what else? It's my video. I could chat all I want. Anyways, she's putting some trim on there. Wow. It's looking good, Nicky. I love it. Thumbs up. I love it. Yep, I love it. She's going to end up working on her second one because I'm as slow as molasses in January in at least this Western Hemisphere. Got to be precise with that because everybody's from everywhere. Everywhere. And my molasses in January is frozen. Just saying. Okay. Now I'm definitely going to be drying this puppy up. And Nicky's just adding more trim and picking her fingers. She's going to... Oh, it's a good thing she's way over there. She can't get me. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, good. Let it dry for a bit. Yay. It's good. Oh, good. Laura says, well, not good, but Laura says my January is frozen too. Well, Nicky's January is nice weather, I believe, and Roz's. Wouldn't be frozen. That's what I said. Well, that's looking good, Nicky. I love that. We're going to have any beads hanging from it or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Beads. Nice. Nice. Oops, sticking to the table, sticking to the table. I'm going to add a couple more pieces of tissue here for mine. Nicky's got some beads. I'm just making a mess over here. You guys know that already. You guys know me. I'm making the mess. My fingers are sticky. Kendra's dropping things. She's taking after me. There we go. Okay, she's using her needle. There's the eye of the needle. The needle, and she's threading it. Swiss. Oh, yes. January here is more rain and gales. Michelle says that. There's more rain gales. I'm not sure. I can't remember where you're from, Michelle. Sorry. I knew you did say it like the last time we streamed, I think. Did she give up on eating that? Ah, bigger needle. Do you have your glasses on, Nicky? Yep, great, good. Okay, as she's threading that for a second, I'll pop onto mine, and she's got many of them to thread, so I won't take too long. And I'm going to show you guys my dried-ish piece here. It's looking like it's dry. Come on, you. Yes, January's hot there. Yep. See, I knew it. Your molasses would be just dripping. Anyway. Ireland, beautiful Ireland, Laura. Okay, this is it with the napkin over it. So what I'm going to do now is just gesso over that, and then I'm going to dry that. Now I'm just going to gesso over this, and it's coming together. That's my ring. I have never been to Ireland. I've seen pictures of it, seen videos, looks pretty. I'm going to go back to Nicky, but I'm going to gesso both sides and dry this up, and then I'm going to start painting it like a dark brown. So I will be back when I start doing that, guys. I'm going to present to you Nicky Parr. And she's threading those, got my wood fire going now. Oh, yes. Yeah, because it's cool out there now because it's winter for you guys. Why are you not presenting to everyone, Nicky? Okay, I'm going to push this. Why is this doing this? Okay. It should be presenting. Anytime now, yay. I love wood fires, Roz. Just great. Laura says I've never been there to Ireland, but it's my dreamland. Love it. Yeah, it sounds pretty. Very pretty. Nicky's got quite the jewels there. Nice. I like those. So whatever you guys find in your stash, it doesn't have to be feathers. It could be paper feathers if you decide to do feathers, or found feathers, which is really nice. It can be even whimsical doodles or whatever. These dream pictures are whatever you dream up them to be, right? So you can even do one for a baby room in pink, and then have the baby's name or baby on the hangy parts in alphabet, like a card. What's that called? Not cardstock, wood chip saying baby instead of like bling or whatever, you know, a cute little baby dream catcher type of thing. You can do anything with these things. It doesn't have to be what you see on Pinterest or YouTube. It can be whatever your imagination. You can have butterflies hanging from it, dragonflies, your favorite little things. Yes, it does look great, Nicky. Yeah, you can have. You can have chickens. Chickens leave your feathers all over the place, so you can use chicken feathers. Yeah, you can draw chickens. I was thinking, I don't know, whatever you like. A lot of people love little cows and collect little pigs or whatever. Whatever you want to put up on there. It could be a piece of porcelain. It could be something you doodled and pasted on cardstock. Whatever your imagination will give you. Huh? For what? What are you doing? Yes. I'm sorry. Kendra's like, what? What are you talking to me about? I'm loving it. I'm loving hers. There you go. Noisy child over here. Okay. I got my, I have my gesso done. It took me so long. Took me so long. Kendra. Sweetheart, you stole all my pink. Can I have my browns back, please? So now my piece is drying here. Nikki's got those jewels happening. Okay, I'm going to come back to me for a second here because I'm not doing anything special, but I'm mixing up some browns. And I've got some chocolate or coffee bean. And I have some, hello, brown sugar. It is beautiful. I love Nicky's. It's looking great. And I have a little bit of carbon black, just a touch. Because I want dark brown, so. And now I'm just going to paint mine woody color. I like to mix the browns up, and then I like to have the highlights in there, so that's what I'm doing. Then I'm going to paint both edges like this, and that's what my first one I did. And then I like to highlight it with a little bit of lusters, so I like a little bit of metallic on there, green, to make it look foresty for me. And to me, this makes it look almost foresty, or you know, or like twig, or more natural, and I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. So I like the rolled paper look. Michelle says, one day hopefully you'll see Ireland. Oh, you're saying that to Laura? Yeah, it would be nice to travel, eh? Places you haven't been, especially, I guess, you know. Oh yeah, so this is me just painting that away. It's one of those projects. I'm really actually trying to race through this, so you guys, I'm catching up to Nikki a little. I knew mine was going to take forever, but isn't that cool? I love how it looks like, and I got the browns and the blacks. I love how it looks like twig. I really do. Yeah, it looks rustic. Yes, thanks, Ross. That's what I was hoping. Like when I first did it, I'm like, well, I'm going to kind of make like a woodland fairy. I'm going to show you guys, now that you guys kind of got a feel of it, I'm going to show you my first one I made yesterday. Because I'm not sure how far I'm going to get done on it, but this is the first one I made yesterday. And I drew and painted the fairy on there. And this is how the wood came out. And I used scrap cloth. from muslin and paper flowers I've made and leaves. So that is the twiggy look that I'm going for, that I'm trying to repeat again. Whoa, dropping things now. Sorry. So that's what I'm going for with that, with this. So I'm going to flip this over, paint the other side. I'm going to go to Nicky though while I'm doing that. Thank you. I had to test it out, make sure it was stiff enough and all that kind of stuff for you guys, because I didn't want to just do it and then not work. But I'm going to go to Nicky. She's still working on hers. And I'm just going to keep painting it and then flipping it over, paint the other side, dry it up. Nicky's, come on, come on, computer. There we go. It's on Nicky's right now. How's it going over there, Nicky? Thank you, Michelle. Michelle says it's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Ross. Ross said, wow, so gorgeous. Thank you. Trying to read them out so then people who are watching know who I'm talking to, who I'm responding to. So it's kind of neat how both of our projects are so different. I think Nicky's is like a shabby chic. It's really, really pretty, really, really cool. And if you have the stuff, you can really go that way. And laces and even yarn and stuff like that. Really pretty. And you can make your own flower embellishments. Oh, you do, eh? So Nicky said she's decided that she hates eyelash trim. It's hard to put the, yeah, it's hard to put the beads on. Darn. Well, one of the ways I did it is I on mine, I put little, the metal hooky things. I can't think of what I'm called. I'll show you guys after what I did, because I was like, how am I going to get this on here? Okay. But yeah, it's not going on right. It's kind of a pain. It is difficult. I was having trouble with my beads. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you gotta do what you got. Nicky doesn't have those little wires to wrap it in there or whatever I'm trying to think of, because I can't think of what I'm trying to think of. What am I trying to say? I know I'm trying to say something. Be careful, girls. So yeah, looks like she's having some, she's got, what do you got there? Well, even if you hot glue something on there, but she's getting it. It's just a little process. It's allowing me to catch up. That's what's happening. It's allowing me to get my ring done. That's what I was worried about. I was like, how am I going to get this done? And I let mine sit in between, so it's like, oh, twisting the trim. Would twisting the trim, Michelle says, would twisting the trim help? Or a hook. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I finally got my backside done. Woo -hoo. Woo -hoo. It's painted. Just gonna try it. Here we go. I'm just checking to see if mine's dry. I'm so happy mine's dry. Or, I mean, painted. Painted. make up my mind what I'm saying. Yeah, it looks, I love it though. It looks great on Nicky's. Looks absolutely great. These jewels are precious. I gotta find me some of those. Nicky, you have to type in where you ordered them from, although there's probably somewhere I can't order them from. But at least maybe some others can. I really like those drop ones. They look so nice. And she says, I got them in the thrift store as a necklace. Ooh, and broke them up. That's a great idea. Cool. I'll have to keep my eyes open for those. Very nice. I love thrift shopping or yard sales and all that kind of stuff is where I find tons of stuff. I'm going to go back to me for a moment. See if I can get this going. And here's my finished piece. I went fast. It might be a little damp here and there, but that is that. So that is cool to pick things up like that from, you know, thrift shop and stuff like that. You can almost pick up anything too. Like, anyways, I'm going to put some of this green metallic lusters on here. This is emerald, elegant emerald. You can put any kind of paint. I'm just using it as a highlight and to kind of make it look a little bit more whimsical. Hopefully the paint's dry enough for me to get it on there. But that's how it's looking. I love this look. And I think it just adds a little bit of fun to it and mess to my fingers. You never see Nicky this bad, I swear. I don't know. We're going to have to keep tabs. So I'm just doing this to kind of catch some of the bumps. And look at that, how that looks like a vine. I love it. So I'm just going to add that around on both sides. And then I have my muslin I'm going to tear up and color up. And I'm not sure what colors I want to use for this one. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do the back quickly while Nicky is, oh, she's doing over there. I'll have to check in a second here. I think she's putting something on there, more stickers or something. I'll flip back to that in a second here, guys. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to do this, dry this off, and that's my look. I'm going to go back to Nicky because she is actually putting stickers on, and then when I come back, I'll be ripping up my muslin and showing you guys what I do with that. Nicky Parr. What are you doing? Show us your stickers. Oh, it's butterflies. Yes. Are those stickers or embellishments? They look like embellishments. Nice. Oh, they're dimensional. Nice. So yeah, whatever embellishments you have, you guys can stick on these too. And you can stick them on your little laces or whatever. Just add a little touch of hot glue. We have 10 people over here. Another fave of mine. Butterflies? Yes. You guys are really awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been really fun having you guys over. So who's going to try out some of these recycled using some recycled pieces to their dream catcher. Who's into making dream catchers? Be very interesting to know. If you guys do, it'd be really cool to post on International Crafters. I just love how those butterflies' wings just move up and look like they're just fluttering there. Very nice. Very nice. I'm adding a layer of decoupage over top of my, I don't remember if I did this before or not, but I'm adding a layer of decoupage over top just to make sure, no layer of thickness over my painted piece. I can't remember if I did it last time or not. You're going to try make one, Jennifer? Cool. Yeah, just anything you like, whatever your favorite thing is. It doesn't have to be feathers or beads. It could be whatever hanging off there. So it's really cool when you think about it in just like in different ways. It's really fun. Ooh, what is that? I like that. It's a feather. Cool. Nice. Fancy. Laura says, I'm sorry, girls, but I need to go to bed. It's 11:35 p.m. here. Love being here. Catch the end in the video later. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Laura. Have a good sleep. Oh, I love that. I love Nicky's feather back there. Oh. Really nice. Very nice. All right, I'm the slow poke over here. I have a ring. This is what Nicky started with, a ring, except for she had to, oh yeah, see, I'm slow. All right, I'm bouncing to me. This is my done ring. Who's Lord of the Rings? I don't know. I think Nicky's kicking my butt, but that is it so far. And now I'm going to be tearing up my muslin. And what I do is I usually like to put like 5 in the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have a little bit for the side here. So I'm not sure what direction. I'm using the wrong scissors. Gotta grab my material scissors. Oh, actually they're right beside me. I'm losing it. So I've been making pillows and all that kind of stuff with my group, Young Women Power group and stuff. So I have all this stuff. Actually, I'm going to cut right here left over. I keep all my bits because you can wrap beads with these and all that kind of stuff with the leftovers. So another way to recycle or to, you know, use something that you might not use. So hopefully I've got this the way that's going to tear. Go ahead and test it. So I have strips I'm going to rip. Then I'm just going to spray some of my paint sprays or whatever on them. And that's what I'm going to do. I did use my metallic lusters or my misters. I think I'm going to try my 8 Tattered Angels today for this and color them with that. So I'm going to try to keep them all kind of the same color. And then I'm going to try, I'm just going to cut another piece here. I'm going to show you up here. I had some fabric here left over, and I just did that up here. So I'm going to try to do the same. I'm having a little bit of fabric that I'm going to rip up here and have at the top. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to keep ripping this up. Nikki, are you working on your second one? I'm going to go to Nikki for a second. I think yeah, she's working on her second one. So just going to get her to show hers. There we are. Look at that. Love it. Look at all that bling on there. It's great. That's so pretty. Bet your granddaughters are going to be wanting those. Okay. So Nikki's going to be working on her second one, and while she's, are you going to be putting paper napkin on it? No? Yes, you may use it. Don't forget to wash it. Oh, you're going to paint it this time. Okay. So Nikki's going to put some paint on that ring, and yeah, well, I guess I'll pop in there when I'm going to try keep an eye on what she's doing, pop in every once in a while. So I'm going to go to me because I'm still, let's do me. I'm still, I've got my bin here. Come on, guys. This computer. Okay. So I have my shoebox-ish bin here, and here is my colors. And this is what I'm using. These ones are kind of long, but I'm going to be trimming them up. I'm going to use, anybody will have any specific colors. I'm not sure if I'll follow them, but anyone want to blurt out some colors you think, whoa, that would be great. I think I might go with the rusty, my coffee and all that kind of stuff in gold today, because I'm going to show you the embellishment I made. Yeah, it is beautiful. I love Nicky's. I'm going to show you the embellishment I made to go across my ring today. So I drew this and painted this horse because Chloe wanted a horse, and that's going to go across my ring because I'm not too crazy about playing with thread and knotting it up. My fingers hurt really quickly when I do silly like things like that. I just can't seem to do the knots in that. So I mean, I could probably do it, but it bugs my fingers really quickly. So I'm going to be putting this horse across my ring and adding the embellishments around that. I wanted to do a horseshoe, but oh. Hey, oh, sorry guys, dogs are barking. That horse. Oh, you like the horse, Nikki? Thank you. Chloe wanted a horse, so I decided to do a horse. So I got my tattered angels this time. Sorry guys. Oh. Can you? My husband's here with the truck, so pick her up. Okay, outside. Bring her outside. Grab that. Sorry, guys. So live stream. Like anything can happen. Anyway, thank you, Michelle. There's a big garbage truck, and if my camera would move up, I could show you guys. I need a little bit of water in a glass, Kendra. So I'm going to spray. Actually, I wanted this cup. This is the coffee shop. Spray a little bit of that on there. I haven't tried it with the Tattered Angels, so I'm hoping it'll work. Sorry, guys. Well, I got a glass of water here. I'm going to add a little bit to it. That's how I'm dyeing it. And that's what I did with my other ones here. So think my husband's a little frustrated. Oh well. I'm sorry, honey, I'm streaming. So that's how I'm doing it. I'm going to dye it like this and spray in here. You're going to do a horse too from your granddaughter? That's cool. Cool, Ross. So I'm just adding some gold. I'm going to add a little bit more water, I think. This is my first time testing this one out, so hopefully that works. It looks like it's going to work fine. Then I just got to dry it all. My husband's going to have to give me a kiss, guys, so give me a second. Sorry. He's been gone for 4 days.
You're going to go get everything today?
Sorry, guys. We will see him back tomorrow, but okay, so that's what I'm doing. What is Nikki still painting over there? I'm totally taking up all this time. Okay. Wow. That's me dyeing it. I'm going to dry it up now. So I'm going to dry this up. I'm going to go back to Nikki for a second because I'm just drying it up outside because they're barking. There's Nikki's black. Ooh, I like that stuff. That's like that fishnet stuff, or it's at the top of my tongue. What's that called? Oh, he's outside in the backyard saying hi to his dog. He's probably feeling like the dog's more interested in him right now. Oh, I feel so bad. Yeah, it's a cut-up dress. Okay, but that lace or that netting is tulle. It looks like tulle to me. That's what I was trying to figure out what it looked like. So I'm just drying up my muslin right now. Oh, thank you, Ross. Ross said that she's glad I mentioned the horse. Yeah. Well, Chloe wanted the horse, and there's a lot of noise going on here. Sorry, guys. You can hear. Can you guys hear the big truck in the background? Oh, now my green's not wanting to work. Why? Oh, why? I want to dab some green on mine. You guys can't see what I'm doing, but it's not quite dry yet.
Hey, you don't have to bring that.
Oh, look at that. I think she's putting some crisscross across there. Is that what you're doing, Nikki? That's cool. Yeah, looking good. So she's going to do that, tempt that webbing thing that I cannot do. It wouldn't be my house if it wasn't noisy, Anne-Marie. Well, yeah. Although I'm streaming right now and it's not convenient, but what can you do? I knew my husband was coming. Nothing I could do about it. If he was coming home at this time, normally he'd be coming home and staying home for the weekend and working in town tomorrow, but he's got to go back. and he'll be home tomorrow. I'm adding some gold to mine. So I'm still drying mine, guys. I'll go to mine for a second. Nicky's wrapping, just like I did earlier. Wrapping. I'm just drying these, trying to get these going. I don't have to dry them too much. As I'm working on the project, I'll probably dry a lot too. I have these ones quite long, a lot longer than the other ones I've made, but I'm not sure how long Chloe wants them. So I consider this as another recycled piece, just like Nicky's using some ragged old used skirt, which is really cool, as a recycled piece on hers. I got some gold in there. Can you see the glitter? It's looking kind of dull, but it's going to suit it all together, I think. I'll go with my horse on this one here. I might want to change my colors up a bit. I do have quite a bit of green, but I might want to. You can get addicted to this, I know. See how my horse is here? I have kind of browns in here, and maybe I should have done because my other one, being a woodland fairy, I did the green as just like I did here. The highlights. And you could just use paint and rub some paint on the highlights if you don't have this type of stuff. But maybe I'm going to change or add, whoa, that's a lot of different highlights to kind of suit my horse a bit better. I was trying to make some horseshoes, but I was like, I don't know. I need a little more time to figure them out. But I could add them after, add horseshoes, like where I put the flowers here. Add some horseshoes or something like that. That would be really cute. So Roz, there's another little idea for embellishments. Or even like whatever, if the horse wears bows or whatever. There, I like that better, a bit better for the horse. I think that will go with mine. Okay, and it's going with my, it'll go with my, ooh, look at that. Add some copper to here. What is this that I have? Yes, copper kettle. I could add it to here even more later. Anyway, hi, Risty. We have a volume problem for Nicky for some reason. It was working and it cut off. I'm going to flip back to Nicky for a second while I tie these on. So what I'm going to do before I'm just going to show you quickly is I'm just going to tie individual pieces onto here, and I'm going to have 5 at my bottom here hanging, and that's what I'm going to do while I switch to Nicky for you guys here. So Nicky's going to be presenting. Hi, Risty. I'm very good. Just I have to voice over for Nicky as much as possible because for some reason the volume went, and I promise I didn't touch any buttons, but whatever it is, it's weird. So Nicky's doing her second. Oh, Nicky, show Risty your first dream catcher. We are doing recycled dream catchers, by the way, Risty. And those hoops that she had for double-sided tape is what she's using, or used to make that dream catcher and her second one that she's working on now. Isn't that beautiful? The eyelash wool stuff, whatever that's called, trim. And yeah, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. And now she's working on her second one. She's also in her second one, she's got recycled. Not only is the hoop recycled, but the trim that she's putting on there is from an old shirt or an old blouse. So things are not going so good, Risty. Aw, not good to hear. Well, thank you. Nikki Risty says it's so pretty. It is very pretty. She's got her thumbs up there. I'm sure everyone can see that, but I'm just saying it. I'm just chatting now. Now that it's my job to be chatty, I'm just going to go chat, 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 chat. So it's really cool that we can find old clothing or something like that too to craft with. Sometimes we forget about that instead of throwing it out. I tend to wear my clothes forever, so no one wants them after I'm done with them. So I should kind of look at that and say, hey, what can I make with this? My voiceover is great. Thanks, Ross. So far, Nikki's is looking like a wheel. I love it. Are you going to put gems on there? What are you planning this time, Nikki? Do you have any idea yet? 13 people, 14 viewers. Thank you, Risty, for pointing that out. And we only have 5 thumbs up. Something's wrong with that pic. Oh, Risty, you're so awesome. What would we do without you? You guys are awesome. Yay! Roz just made up for all the missing thumbs up. Thank you, Roz. It says that Risty says that it's okay, Annie. The mountains are used to the snow. Hello, Deanna. It says hello, ladies. Love what you're making. Is that what you're saying? Hello, Deanna. Thank you. As soon as I'm done tying my last, it's soaked too. I'm like tying soaked, dye soaked muslin to my ring, to my ring. What's that song? I can't sing. Something about rings of fire? No, I better not sing. You guys will be, it'll be empty here, emptier than a ghost town real fast. Real fast. I got complaints one time I was singing on a video. It wasn't about, I think the person was just caught off guard and she said, do you know that you sing? Do you realize you go into song? If I say something that reminds me of song, I will. I tell you, I will go into song. But I'm not too confident with the Ring of Fire one, so I'm not going to go there. Besides, I don't think I really sound like Johnny Cash. So this is what I got now on mine. So yeah, Johnny Cash. I can't sing his songs. I know some of them, like Boy Named Sue. So I'm putting some of that copper kettle on this part. This is still soaked. Soaking. So I'll add some hot glue to the back to oh, thanks for cleaning up, Carly. My granddaughter's crafting beside me on the floor. You seen the movie Johnny Cash? I haven't seen it, Aristi. Is it any good? So I have a super long one. I might leave it. I don't know. Ooh. But I'm adding some copper. Nikki's hot gluing some of that shirt, stabilizing it onto her ring as I do this. So this is basically what I'm doing, and I'm going to put a bunch right here, and then I've got to figure out where I'm going to place my horse. And this is quite wet, so I won't be able to hot glue that on there yet. So I'll probably go back to Nikki's for a little bit, guys. And while I dry these, I'm going to dry this and this trim a little bit more so I can keep playing with it. And she's wrapping hers. And then, like I said, I got some flowers, paper. I'll show you my paper flowers before I jump. She's still wrapping. So I got paper flowers I've made here a while back, and I glazed them with jewelry pendant gel glaze stuff for, I think it was Aileen's jewelry. I don't know. Anyways, it's just a glaze to make them hard. I did a couple layers of glaze on them. And this is just inked up with my Stampin' Up! Ink pinks, and I think I used cream paper. And that's what I did. So I'm going to use those on here. I would have liked to use horseshoes, and I have some scrapbooking leaves. Maybe I should do that while I'm maybe I should do that for a little bit. Paint these leaves up. I'll dry this up a little bit more though, and I'll go to Nicky. Then I'll start working on my leaves. Grungy, what is grungy? This is kind of grungy. Grungy's darker. This is kind of grungy color too. I would think that this is grungy. It's not lacy and girly. It's kind of grungy look. It's still pretty, but it's got a little grunge side to it. I think that's what grungy would be. Thank you, Michelle. Cool flowers, she said. But I'm going to go to Nicky's and I'll read what you guys are talking about here, so you guys can see something going on a little bit. And let's see here. Some of these pages in my junk journal are turned pretty grungy. Oh, okay. That's where you get the grungy from. Anne Marie, thank you. The movie was pretty good, even though you weren't crazy about the lady playing the wife, Aristi. And I missed the rest of the conversation. I can't scroll back without messing up my computer, so apologize for that, guys. Gotta catch it. My hands are shiny. Yes, they are copper right now, like a robot. Oh man, what's that song? Roboto. Come on, I can't remember. Oh, the 80s song. Darn, see, I tried to sing that time. Thank you. Okay, I'm going back down. It's not on you, Nicky. What the hey? I'm talking and it's supposed to be presenting to you. Okay, I'm gonna click that. Sorry, guys. You're just sitting there and I'm doing nothing but reading the script, or the chat, and you can't see anything going on. Nicky's, oh my goodness, Nicky. That looks so cool. Look what she's doing. I wish I could do that. My fingers wouldn't be able to handle that. Thank you, Deanna. Or Dina. Dina. Sorry. Yes, it is messy, and I'm having fun with it though. So I'm gonna dry this now. Start drying a bit more. The Star Wars, Eileen. Yes, I should have done something Star Wars, Aristi. Is that what you're thinking? Well, I'm not done yet. Maybe I'll play with it more another day, more, but I'll show you guys. If that's what you're asking or saying. Now, I love how Nicky's doing her dream catcher, doing a little bit of a different way now. And doing, oh, guess what? Don't read and hold the heat tool over the cloth too long. Did you hear me patting the little ambers out? You guys missed that. Oh, I'm like, whoa, I smell something. Distraction. Aristi says Nicky's dream catcher looks like a black spider web. Yeah. Keep moving your heat tool. Oh, Carly, no more paint. That's enough. Carly, go get Auntie Kendra. No more paint. That's too much paint. You're using all Grandma's paints. Enough. Sorry, guys. I need you to get Auntie Kendra, please, right now. So Cora's gone with Daddy. Carly, I need you to get Auntie Kendra now, please. And she's all by herself. Now she's piling the paint on, and I can't. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing, little girl? So yeah, and hers is looking pretty cool. So now I'm going to move my dream catcher up. And as she's still doing that a little bit, I'm just going to start showing you what I'm going to do to my trying to think of the words, leaves that I did cut these out with my Sizzix, and they're nothing fancy. I could make them more realistic looking, but it was just kind of. Now, what colors was Carly playing with? Because now look at all the green that's wasted. I'm just grabbing all the colors. Carly dumped some of them out. I need this cleaned up. So she was dumping some of this out, and the other one's full as well. So I'm like, oh boy, that's what happens. I need that. Okay, that's what happens when Grandma's busy. So I'm gonna, yeah, add a little bit of this and a little bit of that to my leaves. So now I got this color, so I'm just gonna use them because Carly kind of poured them out. On my last ones, I used a lot of darker greens, the black a bit. I put some, what did I put? I'm trying to think of the word. Carbon black in there to darken up my green, but I might have enough carbon black here just to darken up these leaves a bit here. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I think Nikki's waiting or thinking on what she's putting on here. Can you guys see me painting this at all? So I'm just going to be painting these leaves. I'll go to Nikki. I think she's putting some jewels on or something like that. And then let's finish it up with a little bit of highlights of gold on my leaves too. So I'm just really mixing it up with the color greens here. And I'm going to go to Nikki right now. See up close what she's adding to that dream catcher of hers. Oh, look at that. She's got the bling out. She's got that bling out. Ooh, look at that one. Is that a big bling or is that button? Oh, it's a big shiny black bling. That's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. A lot. So we have. Are you doing both sides? Cool. Or is that one on top? That one's on top. Top. Nice. It's really weird that the volume's not working for Nikki now. I don't know. Don't know about this, guys. Don't know what's going on. Risty says, oh, no, that one's the same one that looks like Black Widow Spider. I'm drying up my leaves right now. And she's got some, it looks like flat back pearls on there. And she's going to be adding her trim. That's so pretty. Oh boy, I have a mess. That little monkey. That little granddaughter monkey of mine. Okay, I think I'll add a little bit of gold. Well, she's adding her, oh, putting some more trim on there and stuff like that. That's pretty. I'm going to add some gold to my, I have my hot glue gun going too. I'm going to add some gold to my leaves just a bit. Get my finger in there. I need a little bit more color in my life, just a little bit, right? I'm going to add some gold because I love gold to my leaves here. That one's might be a little lots. I think I have enough here to spread on all of them, and I really love adding gold to everything. So, and that one tore. It's okay. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna stick these on my piece. And I have my hot glue gun going and my dog's going. What a combination. And my leaves breaking. Get onto Kendra to help you. So here is the one I tried to light on fire a second ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where I want my horse. I'm just going to kind of play with it. I think I'm going to put this right over my horse. The other one I put to the side. I'm going to put this one right over my horse. And this is just my clump of muslin. And whatever I'll fix, whatever comes down is kind of going to be imitating my, ooh, I'm going to put a little bit right there, imitating my thread. So, or you know, the thread that's inside the dream catcher. This is what I'm trying to kind of get a little bit of a feel of. Oh, you guys can't see me right there. And I'm going to throw my horse in, I guess. I did back him up with cardstock. I made him out of cardstock. And that's just what I would decide to embellish my dream catcher with today. I don't have tons of different embellishments, so I kind of like to make my own. I'm really not one to go buy them. So that's how she's looking right now. I'm going to throw some of these on there, and I'm going to throw some of these on there. So I'm going to grab a few flowers for the top, and I'm going to grab like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers for the bottom, maybe 1 for the side. And what's this? I'm sorry, I missed some of this. Nikki's Dreamcatcher looks okay. And how is the weather in your country? Here it's nice and hot. For Nikki, it's cold. So Aristi here in Canada, it's hot. And what is the horse made of? Yeah, I just told you. I painted them from on a piece of cardstock. I sketched them up, and I did record that, so I will be putting that video up. Well, yes, I did paint him, and I did watercolor a little bit at first, and then acrylic paint over top a little bit. I kind of like playing with both, so I layered them up. So I'm going to put a few flowers here, and Nikki's really got some trim going on there, so I'm going to go back to her as I'm sticking these flowers and leaves on here, and show you guys what Nikki's was doing, because hers is looking pretty cool. I like the total different style of hers. It's totally different. Mine are kind of same. Hers are totally 2 different styles. I really like that. It's totally cool. So I'm just going to glue my flowers to the bottom. It's this trim of hers that she has on now is going to be a lot more simple, I think, than the first one, the eyelash, if she decides to add jewels to it, I think. It'd be pretty cool. Ooh, look at that. A pop of red in there. I like that. You got tons of trim. Is that another piece of an outfit, or is that trim you purchased? I know, making her text again. It's so weird not hearing from Nikki. I've missed her so much. I miss you, Nikki. Oh. So let's see what she says. Oh, trim from Scrumpin' Mommy trim. Cool. So Maloon Ruse. Oh yeah, Maloon. Well, yeah, I know that. Heard of that. Uh-huh. Can't say it properly. I know what you're thinking. Okay. Yeah, I just love it. That's so cool. It's a goth dream catcher. I couldn't think of what to call it. That's so cool. Ooh, I could just picture some like sugar candy skulls on one too or something like that. Really cool. I didn't really paint my leaves too well this time, guys. I'm feeling like I could have painted more than better. I'm trying to catch up on reading more. Don't know what happened. Okay. But it's looking good, that trim. I like it. Yeah. That's a movie. I've watched it. I'm sure of it. I am so sure of it. Okay, I'm gonna go to mine for a second. She's gluing her trim on. I'm getting to my last few leaves here. I am not sure on. So I'm just gluing a few my last few leaves on here. This one took me a long time, and if I did it more carefully too, I could probably play with it a little longer. The horse took probably 30-40 minutes to draw and paint and all that kind of stuff. I'd have to look back on the video footage. I'm going to speed through that with music because I didn't talk through that because that's just too long to do a video for me. And then the fairy one that I've done, this one took me an hour to draw and paint with the watercolor and as well as acrylic paints. So that was my tester to make sure I can do it before I go on. That's what happens when we plan these things. Like I told Nikki, we plan something, it ends up being way more work, but than just at the fly. But I mean, it's fun. Risti says, "Me and my spelling talent, haha. I'm a killer of words." Me too, Risti. I am too. I am. Okay, my last one. Not sure where to put that one. But I'm just using these leaves here. I think I might just put it down here or not. I might just leave it out. But this is my last leaf. I think I might leave that one out. And that is pretty much my piece. I do have to add a little hanging thing, and I have a piece somewhere here that I saved to hot glue on there. As well as for the beads, I was planning to use some paper beads this time because last time I used glass beads, but I was planning to use paper beads to recycle another recycling piece. So I don't think I'm going to make any paper beads. I was going to, but it's going to take so long. So here are some magazine papers. I can polish them up. So I'll just grab some that I've probably already made and put them on here. Paper beads, recycle them. And add them later. But I'm not going to do that now today. So Nikki, I'm going to go to Nikki for a second here. I think she's still adding some trims and that kind of thing to it. Oh yeah. I think she's adding some trims to it still. Oh, you know, my spelling, Aristi, gets crazy, and I should know how to spell in my own language, but it gets, or I'm just terrible. Terrible at. Oh yeah, she's adding her hanging thing. I need my hanging thing. I lost it. Where'd it go? I saved it for this purpose. And where did I put it? I might have to look for it at another time. Looking good, Nikki. I love it. So nice. She managed to get 2 really cool and 2 really different dream catchers in there with using some really neat recycled pieces like clothing and the tape roll. Look at that. I love it. Love it, Nikki. Are you done? Are you going to add any more? Done? Love it. It's beautiful. Done? Okay. Well, I think I'm done with mine. I'll add some paper beads to it after, but that in itself will take probably another half an hour or so. And I know Nikki's got to go to work. Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're going to probably leave right about now. I'm just going to quickly switch to mine for a second. I love them, Nikki. They're so gorgeous. And you guys can even do dream catchers with like CDs and anything like that too. Something different. Let's see if mine's going to go. I'm listing my hanging device, my hanging string that I saved for it. But thank you. This is mine. I was hoping to get, you know, this to, I might attach this to my horse a bit here on the back just to get a little bit more of a feel. But I am done as well. A feel of it being a dream catcher. And of course, getting rid of that. But isn't that pretty? Recycled. The paper that I did draw this horse on was leftover chunk of paper that, you know, I already arted on. And so that is mine. This is the one I practiced on yesterday. And I hope you guys like that. Don't forget to craft like a duck because it's a cat's life. I'm going to go back to Nikki's. You guys can check hers out again. And there we go. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer says, okay, ladies, they came out beautiful. Thanks for sharing. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and joining. It should be on Nikki right now. Why? Let's see. Jennifer, did you just jump in? No, you were here earlier. Okay, there is Nikki's. So thanks, everybody. I love that little fluff of feather that goes up on the other one, the shabby chic. That's so cute. Yeah, it's so cute. It's fantastic. Yeah, it is, Roz. It's fantastic. Oristi says very pretty. I missed some of what Aristi said. Thank you so much, guys. Beautiful. Dina says beautiful. She'll have to rewatch it. They're so lovely. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to let you guys go. Bye. Say bye, Nikki. We got to see your hands. Bye.